Also mean caring. It brings emotion to me. It brings emotion to me that someone like you would care so much for me. And then it also means joy. You brought joy into my life ever since you've been a part of it. I never knew that I could have someone like you. And now that I have you, I just thank God every day. And also, your Lord, in new beginnings. And our relationship has taken us to new heights. And it's no coincidence that God made you just for me. These are for you.
Oh my gosh! Oh, look what you've done to me. I never thought I'd fall again so easily. Yay!
Yeah.
Bottle. Who's that for you? Oh, it's not. Yes, it is. For real, for me? Yes. Grab it. For me? Oh, we drinking this bitch on Wednesday.
Oh my God.
Oh, for me, you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Open the card.
Open the card.
Come on.
You want to go in?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got a pee. Well, you can blurt that out. I know this ain't what your phone is for, right? Yeah, I hope you need my... Go ahead. I'm over here thinking y'all need my car for the day. I'm like, go ahead.
No, I gotta record her. Just read it.
Hold on, before I read this, I swear to God, if you tell me you're pregnant in this
No,
letter, I'm gonna cry.
just read it.
Okay.
Yes, real shit.
Don't fucking play with me right now, for real?
Yes. Aww, you said she would. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. It's real. I mean it. Oh. Oh.
You got 3 sisters and you chose me?
Yes.
I gotta get a wig, bitch.
Yes, Zarya. It's real life. Yes.
Oh, bitch, what color we wearing?
I don't know yet, but that's all we know for sure. Baby, shut up. Yes, it is real life.
Jesus, I swear, I just wanted to come in here and pee real quick. Wow. Y'all like chocolate cake or vanilla cake?
I don't know. We don't know yet. We got a lot to talk about. I don't like chocolate cake either.
Okay.
See? We already here.
You like chocolate cake? Good. We finna get this one. Finna be slapping. For real?
Yes.
Oh my God, where's my phone?
Game up that chest, and you know we don't play.
purchase your trust.
HT made the wave.
She said, "You and us say, y'all know that Jay don't play. If my niggas here, I'm gay, 'cause I don't play." Shit, I don't got
Keep going. Keep going.
We don't play. We are Treyway. Now we just play. We just play. I got that thing. We call pay. Hey, I don't even know.
Hey, and Miss G's, he stay. He eating her plates. She got the cake.
Yeah.
We out there bait.
Yeah. Hey. Keep it going though. Keep it going though.
Come on, Josh.
Josh.
About to go stupid. Yo. All right, here we go. What you talking about gifts?
Up, Egypt.
I don't want to fight.
Do it. Get him. Get him. Get him. Put that leg up.
I don't want to fight no more.
Get him. She doing you like wrestling moves. Get him.
I don't want to fight no more.
Oh,
I
God.
don't want to fight no more.
Nah, she ain't done with you. She ain't done with you.
What happened?
Get him, Egypt.
I don't want to fight no more.
Get him.
Oh, I don't want to fight no more.
Wings, daddy. That's the hit, boy. That's the hit. Huh?
On God.
Is what?
It's good, on God.
Oh my God. Okay, you said it's what?
55 things that you should know about your partner.
Okay,
Number 1 says, what is their mother's maiden name?
you know that one.
Yes, Williams.
Okay.
Boxaboo Williams.
Shut up.
What color are their eyes?
You know
Brown.
that. Okay.
What is one place they desperately want to travel to? Out or somewhere overseas.
Where?
Oh, sheesh. I know this, but
You do.
I do. Tell me.
The motherland.
Africa. What foods can they absolutely not stand? Onions.
Okay.
Do they shower in the morning or at night? A combination of both, but mainly at night.
Okay.
Have they ever voted? You haven't voted.
No.
What type of chocolate do they prefer? The darker chocolates.
Mhm.
Where is their family from? Cali. Do they want a dog or a cat? Dog.
Of course.
Which friend have they known the longest? John.
Booga wooga, that's true, that's true.
What childhood memory do they always bring up? Either dancing and getting whoopings with a sibling, or
Was not my fault.
something.
Let me just say this. I texted my dad because I always text him dad and he never responds. So I texted him Boop because that's like his old school nickname. He gonna text me back and say, I don't know no Boop. He not here.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay, continue.
Do they think of themselves as extroverted or introverted? Introverted.
Definitely. Okay.
Do they want children? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What do they think of long-term commitments and marriages? They live for it.
Mm-hmm.
Are they a light sleeper? Sometimes. It depends. Not really.
I am a light sleeper.
Sometimes.
You can wake me up like just with movement.
Yeah, that's true. Do they like to cuddle while they're asleep as long as it's not hot? Which celebrity do they find most attractive? Idris Elba, Tyrese.
Not Idris Elba.
Tyrese.
Tyrese. Who else?
Ty Dolla. No, not Ty Dolla Sign. Is it Ty Dolla Sign?
No.
Ty,
He cute, but he wouldn't be one of my picks. It's one more.
It's a dark nigga. That's all
It's not a dark nigga.
It's not a dark nigga? It's a light skinned nigga?
I mean, you forgetting one, but I don't really talk about him, so no, it's a light skinned nigga. You forgetting him.
What movie he in?
He ain't a movie star.
He a singer?
He ain't a singer. He can sing. Well, he sings sometimes, but he ain't a singer.
What he do?
He look like you.
Oh, Will Smith? Chance. Chance.
You tried it. Okay, continue. Oh, that was funny.
Do they drink every day? No.
I am.
How do they
a
wind
Christian.
down at the end of the day? Put on their clothes, start wrapping their hair up, wrapping her hair up, washing her face mask, call it.
Oh my God, when Jay say call it, that mean call it a night. FYI, little factoid, little tidbit.
Would they like to live abroad? Yes, in Canada.
Bing, bing, bing.
Do they still have their wisdom teeth? No.
Ooh, just got the mugs out, boy.
What do they like on their pizza? Pineapples and Canadian bacon. Not pepperoni though.
Yeah, I just depends on where it is.
Do they have severe allergies and what are they? No. If they went to college and what did they study? Yes, and music. Was it music?
I tried music, yeah, and failed.
Do they believe
tremendously.
in God? Yes.
I'm a devout saint of the holy kingdom of
What's their
the
favorite
Most
sex
High.
position?
Hey,
Back,
whoa.
shot.
Whoa!
all that.
Why is that on that list
don't
right
know.
under that question?
I don't
Do
know.
they believe in God? What's their favorite sex position? Like,
I don't
what?
know. In an ideal world, how many times a week do they want to have sex? Every day if we wasn't being celibate right now. Maybe being celibate for God. Maybe
Jay.
sorry, my bad. What's their least favorite part of their job? The white people.
Jay.
Huh? Oh,
The old people. No offense to old people, but dealing with them every day.
no, my least favorite part. Conscious about saving money. When she want to be. What is their ideal date night? Doing something that we don't do normally. Something that's just out of the norm. Something that she couldn't think of. Like if I'm planning a date night, I'm thinking of a perspective. If I was creating a date night, it would be something that we both have not ever experienced. Me just showing her something different. As long as it's something new and basically I have a pretty hype and I like have fun with it, then she'll pretty much have fun with it too. How do they take their coffee? A little bit of sugar, some cream, and some whipped cream on top if you can put some.
It depends.
Cold.
So that's not really, that's not.
Whipped or blended.
That's not like, I don't expect you to know that because it depends. It depends on the
your
coffee.
mood, yeah.
No, it depends on the coffee. If the coffee is nasty, or if it's like not, or if it's like super strong, like a dark roast, then I have to put a heck of stuff in it. But if it's like a light, simple roast, then I can do a couple creamers and like probably one sugar, be out that thing. Or depending on how strong I want it, then I'll just do 2 creamers and be out that thing.
What is one thing you could say to them to make them start arguing with you? I honestly don't know that one.
I don't think there's something you can say to make me start arguing with
Not
you.
one thing. I'd have to keep nagging you all day.
Yeah, I can see that too. Like, keep on worrying me about something, then yeah, then I start popping off. Like, bro, you stressing me out.
If I had to say one thing, it would be like spending money. If I start saying anything to you about like spending money, and I'm saying that you made bad decisions with money, then you'll start arguing with me.
I wouldn't argue with him. I would just get like irritated. Like, bruh, you already said it. I already knew this was coming. Just shut up. Don't even say it.
What amount of PDA are they comfortable with? They don't give a damn about no PDA.
Don't. We's out here in the opens out here. You know, grab them on the booty chic and stuff.
What is their astrological sign? Pisces.
Hey.
What is their favorite season? Fall.
Hey.
You know what I was thinking? I was like, she don't like the heat. She don't like the
Me.
cold.
I mean, because it's in the middle. Like, I like it to be just warm enough and just cool enough, and that's right in smack dab in the middle. That's fall.
Say, what is their go-to drink? You don't have a go-to drink. It depends on the place we're going to. Starbucks, I'll say something like a matcha or a latte. Something with matcha in it. If we're going to like Sonic, it's something with strawberries in it. Bahama Buck, something with strawberries in it. Maybe.
No.
The Wave Bender.
No.
What?
Bahama Bucks is something with mango or pineapple in it. You know that.
But it varies. You don't have a go-to. It depends on the place.
I don't have a go-to.
Are they confrontational? No. How often do they use social media?
I've been slipping. I used to use it a lot.
Though. Have condiment hot sauce preferences. Ketchup, no ranch, no honey mustard.
That's not true.
She like mustard.
I like ranch.
Sometimes it depends. Sriracha.
Sriracha?
You like sriracha?
Not like that.
She like hoisin now.
Oh yeah, hoisin. Hoisin, baby.
What makes them insanely impatient? People who walk slow in front of you.
Oh my God. I be like, bruh, I be wanting to scream at everybody within range. Like, for real? Y'all really just sitting here dealing with this?
What is their go-to form of exercise? Squats.
Gotta keep those buns tight, in the words of Alayla.
What is their dream job? Something where she the boss.
Yeah.
What is their favorite meal? Shrimp. Stuff with shrimp. Seafood stuff. If we talking that kind of food. That's one of those place. That's one of those place type things too. Cause you don't have a go-to meal or like a favorite meal. Like, it depends. I would say seafood though, cause whenever we go somewhere, you like want seafood. If they got good seafood.
I'll give you that.
Who is their closest friend currently? Zaria.
That's my boo. Oh my God.
Do they like celebrating their birthday? Yes, if you make a point to do it. Like, it's semi a big deal.
Semi.
No, I mean, like, I feel like with you, it's like, if we didn't have it, you would be like, okay. But if we got it, it's like, it's a must. And which we always gonna have it on your birthday. Because you care about your birthday. Because it's your birthday, and we gonna turn up.
Because I'm the birthday queen, you feel me? And I'll be trying to have a ratchet happy birthday.
That was all of them.
That's it?
Yeah. You want me to do another one?
I need to do one for you.
Just say 36 ones. But these ones are deep ones.
You want to do deep ones?
I'm gonna see. Alright. It's on power save mode, so it's gonna go off. They right there. I want you to.
Damn, baby. I got it, baby. Okay. 36 deep questions to ask your partner to help people break through each of the intimacy levels. All right, let's see. Okay. Given the choice of anyone, number one, my bad. Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Like,
I'm supposed to ask you.
Is this talking about intimate, like somebody
like? Or?
No, this is saying me and you, if I ask you these questions, it's going to help us get intimate by me knowing these deep questions about you.
If I can have dinner with anybody, that's what it's asking me?
Yes. Anybody in the world.
You know who it is.
LeBron. Bron.
That's easy.
Okay, would you like to be famous, and in what way?
I would like to be famous, but I would like to be famous for helping people or creating some type of organization that's helping people, helping somebody. I don't want to just be famous for doing something.
Yeah. Okay, before making a phone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say? Why?
Calling in sick, yes, because I don't call in. I don't miss work. So, but sometimes the practice round is always better than actually doing it. So I just call. I just do it. And if you don't believe it, you don't believe it. That's it. I ain't coming in. Sorry.
Okay. What would constitute a perfect day for you?
A perfect day?
Mm-hmm.
Getting paid, getting all my bills paid, and then coming home to Eric.
And you're not good. Okay, so number 5.
That fatty.
Shut up!
Oh, I'm sorry.
God! When did you last sing to yourself or to someone else?
I sang this morning.
I heard that. Mm-hmm. Number 6. If you are able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or the body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you choose?
The mind. So it's a powerful thing. If my mind is great, then yeah, that's 90 years of knowledge.
Then the body will follow.
It will. I might be wrinkled. I might be wrinkled.
Shut up. Nuh-uh, not if your mind is right. Your mind gonna be like, hey, bruh, this ain't gonna cut it. We gotta get in the gym now. We gotta be like the Mr. Steal Your Grandma.
For real.
Okay. 7. Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die?
In my sleep. I don't know. That's how I want to die, if that's what they ask me.
Okay, number 8. Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common.
Sense of humor, ambition, and we both fine.
Hoo-wee!
We both different too. We both don't fit in with groups.
We are both our own person.
Yeah, and then we don't care how anybody feel about that.
That part. Okay. 9. For what in your life do you feel most grateful?
I feel most grateful that after everything I've been through, I still have a positive outlook on people and every situation, that after having nothing, I can say that I have something now, and I want to keep adding to it.
Okay. Number 10, if you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
I wouldn't change it. But if I could, I would have wished that my parents would have had me a little bit later. Just for their sake, not for mine.
11, take 4 minutes and tell your partner your life story in as much detail as possible.
My parents had me, and I was the first grandchild, I was the first everything. I was the first kid, first grandchild, some people's first nephew, first, all of that. First great-grandchild on my mom's dad's side. It was a lot of pressure a little bit. I was spoiled. Everybody kind of looked at me. I was very sheltered. So, even my tough cousins, they kind of was like, Jay, you don't do nothing. Stay what you doing. You smart. Stay on your grind. And I was really smart in school. I had a lot of favor with a lot of my teachers. I've always been a very honest kid, very honest. Even if I was in the wrong. I didn't know a lot about anything worldly because my parents were pastors and in a church. And all I really knew growing up was music and church music, that is, instruments and basketball. My Uncle Adrian was big in my younger years. I just wanted to be like him all the time with basketball and stuff like video games. I played video games a lot. My cousins play video games all the time. I got real good at games real early. I moved around a lot. I met a whole lot of different people. Meeting so many different people and seeing how different personalities attached to you bring out different things in you. I learned that, and I learned what traits I liked and which ones I didn't. So I kind of just kept it neutral there. I learned that talking a lot to people when you first meet them don't necessarily help. It kind of makes it harder for you because you put a lot out there and you open yourself up, and sometimes just listening will help you grow as a person. I learned that sometimes friends feel like more family than family does. And I learned that sometimes things you don't succeed at certain things. Some things are failures, but not necessarily failures that you completely fail at. It's something that you learn from. I learned that money comes and goes. I learned that people come and go. Even if you move, the impact that you left on somebody's life, they remember it forever. I learned that the impact that you leave on anybody's life, any contact that you have with a person can be an outstanding impression forever. They'll never forget that interaction. I learned that sports bring people closer together. I learned that any people can coexist no matter what. It just takes effort. I learned that arguments are not always bad. Through being in the church all the time, I learned that being in the church keep you away from certain bad things. I learned that the people who had everything at a younger, early age, it ain't necessarily better. I wouldn't say we struggled a lot, but I didn't have everything handed to me. I worked for a lot of stuff. I was the first kid, so I was the first try. So it was like, do it and see what happened, basically. And I learned that sometimes you just put in a place to be a leader and you can't get away from it. People are always watching. I learned that. Also, I learned that your situation don't affect other people. So basically,
10 seconds.
If you got a problem, that ain't everybody's problem. I also learned that love covers a multitude of sin, a multitude of hurt, and anybody deserves to be loved.
All right. Right on time. Okay. Now, if you could wake up tomorrow having gained one quality or ability, what would it be?
Make money fall from the sky. I don't know.
Oh my God. Okay. If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know?
Will I ever reach what I want to reach? Or is there a different plan?
Okay. Is there something that you dreamed of doing for a long time, and why haven't you done it?
I dreamed about being an NBA player for a long time. Most of my younger childhood. The reality is, kids, sometimes you're just not good enough. And it's okay. Life goes on.
What is the greatest accomplishment of your life?
My greatest accomplishment is I mean, what do I consider my greatest accomplishment?
Yeah.
Basically, having my greatest accomplishment is after everybody said we couldn't be together and that I was too young and that I couldn't do it. Hey. Ooh! That's all I got to say.
Sit back. Anyway, what do you value most in a friendship?
Honesty, loyalty.
Okay.
Those kind of go hand in hand.
What is your most treasured memory?
When I played checkers with my great-grandmother. And watching the Jungle Book.
Okay. What is your most terrible memory?
I signed up for school when I did my application for tech, and I put the wrong social security number, So my FAFSA, how you say it? FAFSA.
FAFSA.
That's what I said, FAFSA. It didn't go through because it was going to my correct Social Security, but it didn't show up on my wrong Social Security. So I was in school for a whole week, like going through a tedious schedule, working a full-time job, and come to find out I wasn't even on the roster.
These questions suck. If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you're living now, and why?
I mean, I probably would not go back into work. I ain't gonna lie about that. Other than that, I do everything the same.
Okay.
Cause I mean, I'm finna die anyway. I'm not gonna be dead.
What does friendship mean to you?
Friendship is everything, because friendship can be family, friendship can be a father, some friendship can fill a void that nothing else can fill sometimes, because you always good enough for your friends or they wouldn't be your friends.
Okay. What roles do love and affection play in your life?
It's reassurance. Affection is to me, and love, like having my back, that's a reassurance, like that I got somebody just that have my back.
Okay. 22. Alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner. Share a total of 5
I
items.
mean, it's a lot of them, but I'm trying to think of the top 5.
Top five.
All right. You're very caring. You care, like, sometimes I think you care a whole lot when I'm like, you care that much, but you care that much. You're very detailed, and detailed to a point of, like, where I'd be like, dang, I would have never thought about that. And I'm a detailed person. You're very diligent, even when you don't want to be. Like, even when you're tired of it, it's like, okay, I gotta do it. And how many is that? 3?
Yeah.
You're very emotional. You're in tune. You're in touch with your emotions. You're not just gonna close off and not talk. You won't say nothing if I won't say nothing, though. But once I ask you, it's like, okay, you asked for it. And
because I don't like to feel like I'm just complaining.
Also, you fine, but that's not one. Let me think of the top 5. You're very understanding. Like, you don't just get mad. Like, you'll talk something out before you get mad. And it won't be like, when I have a conversation with you, I don't be like, dang, I gotta leave that part out. Like, it's always like, and I'll leave the parts out, but I'll tell you, like, no, when I don't want to bring it up. You know what I mean? And, like, I'll tell you, like, you know who was doing that. And you'd be like, oh. But it's never like, you know.
How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most people?
I think other people thought that we had just the perfect life. And I wouldn't say we had a bad life. I wouldn't say we had a perfect one either. Other people always thought, like, dang, y'all got the perfect family. And, like, my family is really close. Like, we learned to survive without like the updated games. We learned to survive without social media. We ain't had no phones. We ain't had no cable sometimes. We played outside. We played dominoes. We played games together. We did stuff together, and it was just like, this is our entertainment. We just bonded with each other and learned what each other liked and didn't like, and that was it. We didn't eat dinner in separate rooms. We ate dinner together. We watched a show together. When we watched wrestling on Fridays, we watched it together. It was like we did everything together. We had no choice.
Okay. 24. How do you feel about your relationship with your mother?
I love my mama.
Mama's boy. You knew that. 25. Make 3 true we statements each. For instance, we are both in this room feeling ...
We are both successful. We are both fine. We are both gonna be rich.
Wee. Okay. 26. Complete this sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share.
I mean, I don't wish that. I have that. So I don't know. I can't answer that question.
Okay. 27. If you were going to become a close friend with your partner, please share what would be important for him or her to know.
If I was going to be a close friend of you, what would be important for you to know? I'm moody.
Nothing. You say you moody?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of knew that. 28. Tell your partner what you like about them. Be honest this time. Saying things that you might not say to someone you've just met.
Say things you wouldn't say to someone you would just met?
Yeah.
Something I like about you?
Yes.
How many?
It just says tell your partner what you like about them.
I really do like everything I said. I like physically, because I did all emotional stuff then.
I mean, I guess.
Physically, I could say I like your eyebrows. I like
Ooh.
your legs.
Ooh.
I like your touch. I like the way you do your hair.
Ooh, hee hee.
I like when you be looking in my eyes.
Ooh.
I like when you smile.
He'd be like, you better stop doing that.
I like when you smile. I like when you try to tell me what to do.
Try to tell you what to do?
Yeah.
Like how?
Like when you be like trying to tell me what to do.
I'm like, Jay, put that shit over there.
Yes. And you try to tell me what to do.
Anything else?
That's 5.
It didn't say 5, it just said share.
Oh.
Okay. 29. Share with your partner an embarrassing moment in your life.
Embarrassing? Oh, when I skimmed my forehead on the ground and went to school.
Skimmed? Skimmed?
I said skinned.
I thought you said skimmed your
I
forehead.
skimmed my forehead on the ground, and I had to go to school, and I tried to wear a beanie, and the teacher made me take it off, and all my friends were laughing at me, and I ain't talked to them niggas for like weeks.
I know the answer to this one. When did you last cry in front of another person or by yourself?
You?
When we had to leave all of the friends. Okay. 31. Tell your partner something that you like about them already.
This is getting redundant.
Right? I'm like, okay. We're gonna skip that one. What, if anything, is too serious to be joked about?
I feel like anything can be joked about, as long as it's not too fresh. I mean, if it's funny enough, I might crack a laugh. I don't even care.
If you were to, I don't like these ones. If you were to die this evening with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what would you most regret not having told someone, and why haven't you told them yet?
I don't got no regrets. No regrets.
Okay. 34. Your house containing everything you own catches fire. After saving your loved ones and pets, you have time to safely make a final dash to save one item. What would it be and why?
My wallet. And because if I'm gonna survive, I'm gonna need that.
Okay. 35. Of all people in your family, whose death would you find most disturbing and why? Like, what's with all these death questions? Share a personal problem and ask your partner's advice on how she or he might handle it. Also, ask your partner to reflect back to how you seem to be feeling about the problem you have chosen. Okay, so first, share a personal problem.
A personal problem. I have big ideas, but I don't have enough knowledge in the area to fulfill the big idea.
So how would I handle it is I would just start doing extensive research. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing with my stuff. I would ask a lot of people who I feel like is already knowledgeable or maybe knowledgeable in those areas. If I know some people that are in the career field that I'm trying to pursue, I would ask them. I would watch videos on it and see what I can gain from that. I would probably write down some ideas and run them across like some people that I trust and say, you know, and ask them like, would this be the right way to go about it? What do you think? And then I think that's it. I would really just like brainstorm like how I can start, basically, and the right way to go about it. It says also ask your partner to reflect back to how you seem to be feeling about the problem you have chosen. What? Okay, so I have to ask you. No, you have to ask me to reflect back to how you seem to be feeling about the problem you've chosen.
How do I act about how that problem I just told you about?
Okay, what was the problem?
I have big ideas, but not enough knowledge in the areas to fulfill them.
So how you feel about it?
Yeah. How does it affect me? How do you see, like, you know?
I don't know. Like, when you talk about it, it does feel like you kind of just, like you want to go for it, but don't know exactly how. But I don't know. It also feels like you waiting for something. Like you waiting for, like, either you waiting for like funds, or you waiting for like somebody to be like, okay, Jay, do it. Or you waiting for something. That's just what it seems like to me. Like, and not necessarily that you just waiting, like procrastinating. It just feel like you want to do it and you know how you want to do it, but you're just waiting for something. There's something that you need the green light for. That's what it feels like.
That is true.
That's what it seems like to me. But anywho, those are all the questions and things.
We know each other, y'all.
We legit.
Treyway.
Oh no, we legit. We don't stop at red lights. Anyway.
Texas Tech. Jesus Christ. We love you, God.
Jesus. Alright, y'all. That's the day. We finna go see Lion King. And, you know, we finna have a little nerve because Beyonce in that thing and Childish Gambino in that thing. So, we're gonna catch you on the flip side. And we're not gonna go on a hiatus this time. We're gonna be for real. So.
Alrighty.
Because we's married now. No, we ain't married yet, but
Almost.
it's coming. It's coming.